Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. I know last episode was very scatterbrained and disorganized. I apologize for that. But this one, I do have a clear list of things I want to get done. Um, so let's get going on that, and we're going to start with talking to Suvi.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Thank you, Lexi.
Lexi and her rules, huh?
Hey, I respect Lexi and her rules. She takes care of us. Without her, I might still be wheezing and trying not to choke in my fat tongue.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
All right, next we're going to Eos. Back to Eos. Like I said, we've got a list of things we need to catch up on. I found out in between episodes that the person I randomly woke up from cryo was for Podromos, the settlement here. So we're going to go back there and see what became of that person.
Ready to fly, Pat. What the?
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector.
Well, that's concerning. All right, but here we go.
Back where we really started. What's new on our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
I've got a cure for that. Next.
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Podromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Whew. All right. So lots has changed. A lot has changed, but also not a lot has changed physically. So let's go and talk to this person.
Still think you'd be better off with soldiers at your outpost.
I made that call, Drac, like 20 episodes ago. All right, this is the person I woke up.
Pathfinder, Darket Tervian. I understand I was pulled from cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Kett on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Alright, so they rewarded us with, looks like some caches. Probably some supplies in there. Next, we need to find someone to talk to with Cora. And this must be Hydaria.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Ket.
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Alright, looks like that one is on Vold. Or that one is continued on Vold. So we will do that when we get back around to it. So next we have to investigate another site here for another mission. One of the settlement sites, Site 2 Resilience. So let's go do that. So I don't know if it made it into the video, but I got asked to place a pendant here by someone on the Nexus. His brother had a matching set, and he asked me to put it here because he was one of the people who died in this settlement.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
So we'll do that, and we'll move on to Site 2 Resilience. Also, side note, Dash McCoy, fucking cool name, man.
First steps mark the brave and dead, old Krogan saying.
Props to mom and dad who named their kid Dash McCoy, because holy crap. Does that sound like the hero of like a 50s serial? Dash McCoy raced to save his friends. Come on. Giddy up! Come on, Nomad. There you go. Okay, so is this where they want us to be? I can turn off and on the headlights? Oh my gosh. I don't know if that was, if I needed to do that at any point, but it's still freaking cool. Alright, so we're here.
Civilians lived here, engineers, but they fought. This was theirs for a while.
Resilience is more than a name. It's our duty now.
Look out for anything big and hungry.
Yeah, this is where we actually fought one of those big monsters.
He died an honorable death.
And I'm really shocked. Yes, I scanned that. I'm really shocked that we're back here. It's kind of acting like we haven't been here before. I was fairly certain that we investigated everything here.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the Ket attacked from all sides.
It was a massacre.
Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. A way to fight the Ket.
We could finish it.
All components at Site 2 had security tags, compiling possible nav points.
Got a component for Site 2's project.
So yeah, there was a big scary monster in here. I looked at it through that window, and then we fought it outside. Then Ket dropped in. It was a whole thing.
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind for a massacre.
What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the Ket?
Sure as hell hope not.
I think I need to get back to the Nomad as we drive. Also, it's a very disturbing thought that the Ket grabbed a bunch of bodies, human bodies, for any purpose, considering what we know they've done to the Angara. You know what I mean? There's nothing good that can come out of that.
Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos.
You know what they say. Third time's a charm. We'll make this right.
There we go. Didn't want me to get through there, but...
I'm trying to look at the potential. In 50 years, this could be a beach vacation.
Eos will have holidays. Once we figure out the seasons.
New worlds need to mark wars, battles, you know, once you're sure they're over.
There's an initiative shuttle ahead. Looks bad.
Worth checking, if only to make sure the Ket don't get to keep it.
What's up, you jerks? Get out of here. Fight me. Oh, they're stuck. I was like, clearly they're avoiding me, but they were just pinned against the side of this thing. Alright, let's check out this wreckage. Yeah.
Parts for the Site 2 project, check.
Okay. One more component left. Then we can move on to the next thing. Hopefully.
My sensors are detecting Ket technology, Pathfinder.
Alright, we'll stop and fight you two, I guess. Also, a good time to show off my new power, Shockwave! I think Singularity is still going to be kind of my main go-to power, since it's pretty much the only biotic power that I have that primes combos. But Shockwave is a really good crowd control power that I'm looking forward to having.
Pathfinder, I detect a Ket surveillance device nearby. I recommend destroying it.
You got it.
You said that was a surveillance device. What was it for?
Monitoring the colonists. It appears the Ket are gathering data on the initiative.
Already? Can we stop them?
I detect surveillance devices at other camps. Once you locate them, I can determine the best course of action.
Okay. So we can add that to the list too. But first we'll go up here and grab this last component, and then maybe we'll continue to destroy those bits and pieces. Okay, this is where we met Drac while we were trying to turn off the shielding system so that we could get to the monolith. What am I scanning here? I don't know, man. Oh, yeah. come on, Ryder. There we go. Alright, so I've got an armor set that I've been researching that I'm hoping to research all the way to completion before I create it. And I've also got a couple weapons that I'm hoping to do the same. So one day we're just going to be able to afford that project, and I'm going to have a whole new loadout.
All Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station and see what good they do.
Okay. Instead of doing that, though, let's try and find this other project. Where we... Because we can go back to Site 2 pretty much any time. Oh wow, this map got a lot bigger. Oh, we have to find and destroy. So let's just go back to Site 2 then. My bad. Alright, so we're back at Site 2. Let's scan this research
Would
project.
have stood a better chance if they had a Krogan.
No offense, big guy, but I don't think that would have changed this.
Depends on the Krogan.
Sure.
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we've got.
Alright, that appears to be it. So, yeah, I want to, I was noticing how big the map has gotten, and there's also that Ket Fortress. So I wanted to take a peek. There's a whole Ket Fortress out here, I think. So let's start chaining these drop points, and let's start making some progress towards that Ket Fortress. So I don't think this tunnel was here before. I think that's our secret. Yeah, see, now they tell me to turn on the headlights. It's wild.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Alright, well, you guys gotta die. Hello! Let's grab some cadmium. Oh, I missed. Thanks, Cora.
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I see the cat. Are these the signals, Sam? Because I found them too. Some more cadmium.
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
I wonder if the Ark survived.
Let's hope so.
Okay. Let's get back to the Nomad and continue on. We just had to take care of some frickin' Ket thieves here first. I'll go up.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
Don't want to keep him waiting, little duck.
That is not becoming a thing.
Well, that's interesting. Let's check that out.
The sheer top, because it is.
I guess you run out of names eventually.
Let's grab this. I don't like being called Little Duck. That's such a random, oddly affectionate name to call someone.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Okay, so that Ket system, that Ket fortress is obviously still shielded. let's make it to that nav point. I don't want to... I feel like I need to get underneath this Ket fortress. I don't want to, like, prematurely trigger an attack or anything. Oh, well, that's a drop. Thrusters! Oh, yeah. It's actually incredible that they let me drop that far. This is just gonna bonk. Yeah. Because if you'll remember on Vold, they prevented me from falling too far. They're just like, nope, you're an idiot, we're gonna put you back on top of the mountain, which was a real problem when I needed to get down. So I think I need to go all the way around this thing.
There are infiltrates in my territory. The Andromeda members that will be forgiven. The trolls that do not will be punished.
Sounds like we've already had an effect. Bane, we're coming up on the barracks.
Stay sharp. Shouldn't be as many here as the base. No reason to get cocky, though.
Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now.
Deploying forward station.
So that's probably his settlement, wherever this dude's talking to us from.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Let's take out these barracks, and then we'll make it to that, that kind of outpost thing down there. See if we can talk to this Bane guy. Okay, it's cat killing time. Let's do it! So eventually I'd like to become so proficient in pistols that all I need is a pistol, but I also feel like I'm not quite there yet, so... I am keeping the assault rifle for now. Speaking of, let's swap to that. Where's everybody at? How do I get up more? Oh, this door probably. Alright, doing a sweep around the perimeter. Alright, this pad is clear. Hey man, what you doing? Oh, that's Drac. I thought he was one of those heavy cat. Alright. Well, hello, Mr. Stealthy Pants. Bye.
Think that's the last of them?
Not bad, little duck. Not bad.
That is seriously the worst nickname.
Bane Masani, if I remember correctly, bears the last name Masani, which is similar to Zaid Masani.
I'm Victor. This one is different. Exoskeleton, dextroprotein-based.
You haven't asked any questions.
Do you know the exact force required to detach your dermal plates? I thought not.
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Ket.
Is that the cat leader here? That's what they follow?
Zaid Masani being the belligerent old merc from Mass Effect 2, did make an appearance in Mass Effect 3. Sadly, his voice actor passed away
Press on, Dings.
shortly after.
The mayor's idea. Because we have to press on.
Politicians. Always helpful.
So, Bane, my theory is that Bane is
It must mean something to you.
related. Well, I was hoping for a biotic explosion combo, but that didn't really work, did it? I've now triggered 2 fiends! Ow. Boy, howdy, do I not want to be here. Do I not want to be Ryder right now. Drac! That's the one I haven't damaged yet. Oh, come on, that was a miss? Okay, okay. And now we're getting shot from over here? Come on, guys. Good grief. Yep, I don't really have a lot of places to be because I'm getting shot from every angle. Alright, I gotta take this spot. I need some place where these monsters can't get me. Alright. Biotic combo, that's one down. Alright, let's swap back to the assault rifle, start chipping away. I don't like you being here. Hey, found the fiend, guys. Can we get some focused fire, please? Jeez. Alright, let's mop up. Oh, that was a spit bug, I guess. Whatever that is. You two just duke it out. I'm gonna collect this cadmium. That didn't hit anything? Come on. Come on now. With one bullet to spare. Alright, let's just deactivate this console. I see bullets. That's good. There's something in here that's angry with me.
These can't be the only generators the Ket brought.
Given the large Ket presence on Eos, I would agree, Pathfinder.
We'll just keep shutting them down as we find them.
Our friend was calling from a Ket bunker?
We don't know he's a friend.
Well, well. Glad you decided to show.
This your handiwork?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Name's Bane Masani. Ket hunting's a hobby of mine.
We should start a club?
Eos is the perfect spot for it. Planet's a Ket magnet. I've been tracking them down, marking locations to target. You took out the crown jewel, but the bastards still have a presence here. You want to protect that shiny new outpost? You better wipe them out.
I'll do whatever I can to keep Podromos safe.
Glad to hear it. Sending nav points to your Omni tool. Eventually we'll want to hit the crown jewel, their main base. But I don't think you're ready for that yet.
I'll cut my teeth on the smaller targets.
Smart man. Happy hunting, Pathfinder.
You obviously weren't a cat hunter back in the Milky Way.
No, I worked in the private security sector. Pay was good, but the job bored me. A buddy of mine told me about the initiative. Thought it'd be a hell of an adventure.
Bring any family with you?
Hell no. My mom died when I was a kid. Never met my father. Heard he was a big-time merc. All I know is he gave me his name and nothing else.
Stay safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
Well, there you have it. That's Zaid's son. So it looks like we've got some Ket to combat here. We will take on some smaller bases and hopefully work our way up to grabbing that big outpost. So this has been an exciting episode. We're back on Eos. We're tying up loose ends. We're getting things done. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.